Going to flip out on a work light that is versatile, that can be maneuvered, can be magnetized, and give you the bright light that you need, because this is 1, 2, 3 panels that you are able to adjust. A very clever idea. Oh, by the way, it also works as a regular flashlight if you're taking the dog out for a walk. Our special guest, the lovely Yvette Lopez, returns. Yvette, I'm happy to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas. Yvette, we've had an hour of sellouts, like everything's been limited.
I've been watching.
Let me just find out. Producer Brandon, how many of these are now left? Just shy of 1,000 only, in gray, red, or blue. Yvette, why is this so clever?
Listen, let me tell you, our friends have Flipo. You know, I have a lot of products that I represent here. This is my favorite flashlight because the design is so smart and so unique. So you can see it here. Here's its flashlight mode, right? There's 5 different modes. So you have your regular flashlight.
Yeah.
And then, and you know what? There's just one red button here.
Yes.
And all you do is push it. There's your flashlight. You push it again, 1 panel lights up. You push it again, 2 panels light up. You push it again, 3 panels light up. But here's the neat part. Each one of these, as you showed, each panel can adjust 180 degrees, but then they also rotate.
I didn't know that.
They rotate. So what happens here is you can customize this light to just about anything you have to do. It stands hands-free. I gave 2 of these for Christmas, okay? My brother got one of them because, well, let me show you this right here. It also has a magnetic base. So if you do work underneath the hood of a car, which he does, you can put this on there, and then you can direct that light in those little places hands-free because it's on the hood of the underneath the hood of the car. So he loved it. Then I also got one for my dear friend who is a crafter. Now she sets this light right down here. She works on those on jewelry with little beads and little attachments. She goes, Yvette, this is a very bright white light. In fact, if at any point we can bring the lights down, we can show them just how bright it is. But then it is so directed and hands-free that, look, see that space?
A normal light couldn't do that because you couldn't focus it in like you are doing that.
So if you are doing anything intricate where you need this bright white light, it is perfect for the job. But the key here is the design is so smart. This light is so versatile. It's like you said, if you're, if you're just outside and you need a regular flashlight, well, there it is. But what happens if your power goes out? This is like a lantern. It's like a huge lantern. Oh, and I even forgot to tell you, look at this mode. So if you saw in the video, you have this in your car, maybe you break down, and this is something you want to keep in your car. You have an SOS light right here where people are gonna, someone's gonna pull over and help you with this. It is also, and this is key right here, no batteries. This has an integrated lithium-ion battery. Let me turn off the flasher. It's extremely bright. So all you're gonna do is, we are giving you the cord as well. So you simply charge that up, and it has an indicator, if you see right there. So it has 3 bars. You can see that it is charging. When it is charged fully, it will light up as green. But you always know when you're, you know what I mean, when you need to charge it again, because it'll show you. And then because you have the USB, if the power does go out, you can charge this in your car. You know, so that is fantastic. But I want you to think of this, if you are out fishing or camping or doing, you know how when you're camping and you have a tent? There is a hook right here, and you can hang this. Well, here, all right, here we're walking the dog with your regular flashlight, so that's perfect. So if you're gonna go get a flashlight, why would you not get one that had all of these different light modes? There's your flasher mode. Here we go, we're gonna pull over and get some help, and you can, again, you can set this right on your car, and it's gonna adhere to it.
Because it's magnetic.
Exactly. Look, the power breaker, put it right there, and here it's, of course, showing you all the different adjustments. I just think it's such a smart design.
I'm so curious because there's a couple things. In the lead up to Christmas, we often have these multi-packs of, little lights that make great giftables, and they're ideal. This is not that. This is a heavy-duty, quality, very high quality, high power work light that is going to work for you in any situation. You might be crafting, you might be working, you might be, you know, looking for an emergency light. This obviously, with all the ways that it turns and pivots and twists, is very clever. I did my due diligence before the show. I found something similar to this. It was more than double the price. Blue, red, or gray, with everybody that's ordered, I have 600 left. There are no reorders for this year. So this is our final quantity for 2023. What I should say, forgive me, is that it is not scheduled to be reordered in 2024 currently. So this is the only presentation where it's on. It will not be on television. Again, this is the only chance. Gray, red, or blue. As an emergency light, I don't think you could buy better. As a work light, I don't think you could buy better. I think that whether you're crafting, or heck, if you just want to focus this on your face because you're doing your makeup, it's going to be great as well. There's a million uses for it, but I just don't want any confusion, Yvette. We do a lot of the giftable lights that are happy-go-lucky and nice and inexpensive. This is high power, heavy duty.
It really
is.
Low
price.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. You can adjust it. Remember, you have a recessed hook here, so you can hang this from a tree branch. You can hang this from a hook anywhere. And then you can just adjust this however you want. Remember, you have the magnetic base, and you feel it in your hand.
Yeah.
This is light. This is easy to maneuver. You have rubberized handles here, so it's very comfortable in your hand. You can work with it easy. And I just think that there's so many times when we need this extra light.
Yes.
But to get it, see, I like that this is so slender, because if that needs to go into an area that is tight, that will fit, whereas a big flashlight round like this will not. So there's where it becomes so versatile. And, you know, Flipo they come up with these very clever, smart designs. That's what they've done here. This is not hot at all. Again, this is 800 lumens, by the way, when all three are lit up. You can see how bright this is. This is a very bright light. Remember, you also have that flashing mode if you need it. I would keep one of these in the car, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
You should always have a flashlight in the car. This is definitely the one to have there. Any emergency kit here in Florida, we obviously have the hurricanes. Other places out there, you know, you have blizzards. When the power goes out, this is hands-free. This is gonna be so bright. This is gonna illuminate a room. I definitely think that there are just so many uses here. And again, if you just want a regular flashlight, you got it.
If that's what you're buying it for, is a flashlight, you've got a great flashlight. The fact that it does so much more, I think, is just a big benefit, a big bonus. I do want to stress, it's heavy duty and it's well designed, but it doesn't deliver that in weight. It's not a heavy, how am I going to hold this? I've just never seen such a high lumen, such a high power in such a smaller configuration. And again, these 3 panels which expand outwards and then turn and twist and pivot is really clever. Again, it allows us to focus the light exactly where we need it to be, rather than having an ambient light that is all over here, but we really need it to be down there. Final 300 now before it sells out. It's been a crazy night, but it's been a fun night. If you know that